What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. Today I wanted to open up a discussion and ask the people, what is your most unlikely album of 2017? What that means is this is an album that's so far-fetched, that's so out of the box, that it's just not going to happen. And for it to happen, it would seem like a miracle. If you couldn't tell by the thumbnail, my pick is an Outkast album. What's funny is that it seems to be becoming more of a reality. At the top of the year, Big Boy went on Twitter and Instagram and was like, Happy New Year's with the Outkast logo. Now, I don't know what that's all about. It could be unrelated to music. It could be an Outkast tour. We may never get no new Outkast music. So just because he teased that doesn't mean that there's an album coming. But it seems like the writing is on the wall. Go back to, I want to say April of 2016. Chris Rock and a bunch of other celebrities were in the studio with Andre 3000 working on what they said was Andre's solo album. I think at this point it's kind of like, you know, you hear about it, but it's like, is it actually ever going to come out? Is Andre even serious? But take for a moment, what if, to sort of hide the fact that they're actually working on an album, what if Big Boy and Andre were working in secrecy? Obviously, if Chris Rock were to say that he's working on an Outkast album, that would be huge, right? Everybody would be like, what? It would go crazy, it would get hype. But if you hear Andre 3000 is working on a solo album, you're hyped for like 2 minutes. And then it's back to reality because you know Andre is more than likely not going to drop a solo album. So what if, to sort of hide the fact that they're doing it, they worked separately on some things? For guest features. You want Chris Rock on the album, well, you don't want it to be spoiled. And there's always a possibility of something being spoiled. Fast forward to September of 2016, and the idea was pretty much spoiled. Gucci Mane went on Snapchat and said, I just did a record for Outkast. And almost immediately, Fader reached out to Andre 3000's representatives, and they denied it. They said there's no new Outkast album, but of course that's what they're supposed to say, to hide the fact that there is one coming. And then a few months later, I believe last month, Big Boy's camp finally responded and said, yeah, Gucci is doing a song for Big Boy's solo album. That seems more plausible, but I just wanted there to be another Outkast album, so I want that to actually happen. And so when you add up everything that's kind of happened in the last year, it seems like there's a possibility. If nothing else, there is a possibility. But again, it's probably an unlikely pick. We'll probably get Big Boy's solo album sometime in 2017. That's a given, considering he's been working on it for a while. I can't say for sure if Andre 3000 will actually release an album. It's possible. Maybe they release solo albums and then an Outkast album in the fall. I don't know. All I know is that Andre kind of lit a fire under 2016, appearing on records for Frank Ocean, for Travis Scott, for the Divine Council, and a bunch of others. So all I'm saying is that something put a battery in Andre's back. And whether it's for an Outkast album, whether it's for a solo album, I think it's possible, but unlikely that we'll get something out of the duo or the artist known as Andre 3000. So that's my pick for most unlikely album of 2017. Now hit the comments and let me know which album you would love to have, would love to hear, but it seems like it's not going to happen. It could be an album from an artist that has long been retired, or an album that exists or existed at some point, like Act II for Jay Electronica, or it could be a collaboration album. There's been a lot of different artists thrown around that said they were doing a collaboration album. I know Drake and Kanye have done that quite a bit in the last year. So let me know which albums are on your most unlikely album of 2017 list. And then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at Sermon's Domain, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.